I tried buying store items that aren't for sale. Video by Sambucha. Let's react to this one, guys.
What happens if you go into a store and then try to buy something that isn't for sale, like one of their big display items? Well, previously I did this at Target and I walked out with their red ball, and I did it at Spirit Halloween and I got the Squid Game doll. So it does work.
Oh, you did it
but
before.
Does it work everywhere? And how much stuff could I theoretically get? Well, we're going to be answering that question today because I'll be going into a bunch of different stores, restaurants,
I missed that video,
and seeing what I can get my hands on that isn't for sale. And let's just say things got a bit hectic. So I have to fill out this entire room with a bunch of different things, so we have a lot to get to, so let's do this.
All right, let's go.
Toys R Us, and I see Jeffrey the giraffe. I'm in a pretty sad version of it, but this doesn't seem super unfathomable to get my hands on because it's just a stuffed animal giraffe. But I want to see if I can get that. I don't think it's gonna happen, but who knows? Excuse me? Hi.
Hey, let's see what happens.
There's like a display giraffe outside of there, like a stuffed animal giraffe.
Big one,
do you
right?
sell that?
No, that's just for display.
Oh, do you know if there's a way I could get my hands on it?
Let me call my manager and find out, and I'll let you know.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. There's a chance we get that 8-foot giraffe. Fingers crossed.
So she's saying that that one, the neck is broken, so she don't want to sell it, but she could order it for you if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it'll be like in the $1,500 range, she said. She could tell you more if you want to meet her. She's by the register upstairs.
So we are currently on our way to talk to Barbara, who I think is the store manager, because apparently there is a path to us getting it. They said $1,500 for a brand new one, but I kind of want the one with the broken neck. Hi, are you Barbara?
Yes.
Oh, we were just downstairs inquiring about a giraffe.
I'd have to call you next week with a quote.
Okay.
That one has a broken neck.
Is there a way to get the broken neck one? We're kind of indifferent
Oh,
as
you
to
want
whether
that
or not
one.
it's actually
You need it for a
structurally.
photo
He's being
shoot or something?
specific.
It would just be like for a decorative thing, basically.
Hang on.
Okay, so right now Barbara is checking to see whether or not Toys R Us even owns that. And if they do, I think there's a decent chance we get this.
Okay, so I could do $850 if you want.
$850?
Yeah.
Can we get it today? Or
you could walk home
we
with
could
it.
walk home with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What a deal.
You want to do it?
Yeah. We got it. All right, we're going down now to get our giraffe that is officially purchased for $906. All right, so we have Kevin
with
at Toys R
tax,
Us
right?
helping us. I guess it's like really big, so this is the dolly he's gonna put it on, and we're gonna bring it to the car and get this thing out of here. I don't even know if this is gonna fit inside of my basement. Not very often would I say $900 is a steal, but for the display Jeffrey at the flagship Toys R Us, that's a steal.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
Kevin
What a
now.
deal.
Kevin, nice and strong. I can't believe this is reality. I think that might be 10 feet. Looking at it, like that head is pretty up there. That's probably like 9 feet or so.
Man, I can't believe they actually sell it.
I know, I'm glad we got him.
They're selling it to him. I can't believe this. That's crazy.
All right, we're moving Jeffrey. This would be tragic if he fell. Giraffe coming through. I like 2020.
Chat,
Say hi.
they actually sold
All
it
right,
to
we
him.
made it to the escalator, so we're gonna have to
Man.
get this off the cart and then bring it down there. There's an elevator. Oh, cool. I was like, how are we gonna do that? All right, there's an elevator. This is hardly gonna fit in the car. This is gonna be sticking out somewhere.
Nice.
Thank you. All right. And we're through. Thank you. I just got him. He's pretty sturdy, even though he has a broken neck. Hey. Hey, I am. You know, it's the first person to see this live. Ugh. Thank you. Ugh.
All right, just like that,
Oh, it
we
fits.
got the giraffe somehow in the car. A 10-foot giraffe fit in, I think, like an 11-foot car. So this was a perfect fit. We are bringing Jeffrey back to the basement. We're gonna see if he can stand up tall. But shout out to Toys R Us, shout out to Barbara, the one in American Dream Mall. They sold us this display giraffe. It was not on sale, and she's like, you know what? It has a broken neck. Let's sell it. Let's bring it back to the desk now.
I want you to meet Jeffrey. Wow, Jeffrey doesn't even fit in frame here.
When he says Jeffrey, reminds me of my friend. If you know, you know. If you're like a day one supporter of Jason Tycoon, okay? So I've like, because I do join on my channel as well. So I draw a frog, and so I name him Jeffrey. And ever since I'm just like, yeah, Jeffrey's my best friend. You know, his name is Jeffrey. You know, but if you know, you know. You know, shout out to all my day one supporters, Jason Tycoon.
Jeffrey, wow, it looks like a safari back here. Okay, Jeffrey, this is, I never gave him a name because he's like my least favorite in this entire room, but meet your new friend. Now we're officially here in the safari room. We have a dog, we have a gorilla, we have Young He, Squid Game doll, and now we have Jeffrey as part of the background. This is what things look like. I mean, I'm glad I ultimately purchased him. I'm so surprised I was able to get my hands on Jeffrey, and he was actually the cheapest out of everything here, surprisingly, despite the fact that he's like 9 feet tall. With his broken neck, he's already been through enough, so I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, I
to
mean,
him
Jeffrey
like I've
just
done to
sounds
the
like
gorilla
a
in the
friendly
past.
name, you know?
Okay, I do feel
Yeah,
like
so
there
I
could
don't
be
know where
something
that
here.
name came
These are
from,
now
but
the
I just
cars
decided
that
to
you ride
just
around the mall, the little
name
animal
the
rides.
frog
So
that I
let's see if there's
draw.
one that's broke. Like that one does not look like it's in
Jeffrey.
good shape. That rhino over there. So I'm gonna see if that's like decommissioned. And I can just get my hands on it for a few bucks. A little bit of an accident almost happened there. Excuse me?
Yes.
Question. Do you have any like, I guess, decommissioned ones or broken ones that I'm able to get my hands on? Like, are there any like broke
I don't
ones?
think so. Right now, we don't have any broken ones.
Okay. Or do you sell any? Do you know if there's a way that I could like get my hands on one? Okay, yeah. All right, this wasn't a complete shutdown immediately, so I think there's a chance that maybe I could talk to the manufacturer and get it.
We cannot sell them. We cannot take them all over the mall.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, guys, unfortunately, I tried my absolute best to get my hands on one of those animal ride things at the mall, but it looks like they're basically impossible to get.
So I was able to find one of these animal mall rides on Facebook Marketplace. Now, it doesn't look anything like the one in American Dream Mall, the stand, but I think overall I'm happy with how this thing came. So you'll notice it has all those flashing lights on it, and then it plays happy. It's quite dirty, and the rabbit's face is a little bit uncanny. But hey, it's pink, it goes pretty fast, and mechanically, it looks like everything works. You're also unable to change the volume, so what you hear is what you get with this thing, so you cannot discreetly ride this, unfortunately. It was definitely tough to get my hands on. I spent $600 on Facebook Marketplace to some aftermarket vendor who was just like, hey, this is used and kind of destroyed. Do you want it for a kid's birthday party? To which I said yes.
Now, the mall ride is meant for two people, a parent and a kid. So to simulate what this is actually supposed to be like, I've brought my baby. And I think the lighter the load, the faster this goes. So if you have just the baby on there, for instance, I think it goes like 5-6 miles per hour. But if it's me and the baby, it's probably something like 3 or 4, which still is pretty fast, all things considered. That's like a fast walk. All right, I want to test this thing's safety though, so let me go on with the baby right now. And I'll be cranking it up to max speed.
I'm pretty sure this was manufactured in China, because listen to the voice when I turn this on.
Equipment self-test normal. Welcome to use.
All right, let's do this.
It does sound like something made up from China.
Gonna put my baby down, nice and safe there.
It just sounds robotic, you know? Humanoid.
Wait, where's my baby?
Oh?
Cut the music.
You run it over? CPR?
This was supposed to be a happy day.
Oh no.
So stupid. All right, there you have it. That is the mall ride. So we're gonna try to buy another crazy thing from a store that is not for sale. So let's move on and get even crazier. This next store we're at is Aritzia. So this is kind of like a woman's athleisure, kind of like everyday clothing store.
Okay.
And they have
I
these
never heard of
giant puffers that are always on the display cases.
What's it called?
on the window. So I
Aritzia?
want to see if I can get my hands on that, because
I never heard of it before.
Puffer is. I'm wearing one too, for reference. Let's go see. Hi, I have a question. With that big puffer, is it possible to like get my hands on that anywhere? Like, do you guys have?
No, it's like hung like display.
Okay, all right.
I mean, if you want to ask anyone, my manager is. Oh, she's right in the front, black hair.
Okay, cool. I'll ask her. Thank you. Excuse me. Hi, I had a question. So about that big puffer, is there like any way to like get my hands on that?
I would honestly reach out to maybe a Aritzia concierge.
All right, I'll do that. Thank you. All right, so unfortunately, we are unable to get our hands today on this, but I'm gonna reach out to the concierge service like she said, and I'm gonna see if there's any world in which I could ultimately get it, because it sounds like it's not a complete dead end. So I'm gonna keep digging a bit. I'll go to different stores and I'll see if I can get my hands on it. All right, we made it to another Aritzia, because apparently this one does actually have it in stock. So I think you're at least able to try it on, or that's the goal at least. So let's see if I can get my hands on it, but at the very least put it on. I'm gonna find a way to get this. Also in the window here, that might be the single biggest cat I've ever seen in my life. That thing is like 12 feet high.
Don't tell me you want to get that.
I'll also inquire about that.
What?
I don't think there's any place I could fit that. I don't even know how you get that transported to you. Let's go inside. All right, so this is the Super Puff mega size, and it says you could try it on too.
You'd have to get one of those big vehicles
It's made of the same
with the
material,
writing
and
on
I
it
have
that
a
says
puffer on, so
overload.
this is puff on puff. Okay, so now I have to to basically find somebody who will sell this to me. This is probably like 5
Wow.
jackets in one, so if I had to guess, it's maybe like
That's
$1,000.
huge.
Let's see if we can get a sale on this. Hey, question. Is this for sale? The big one?
The jacket? Nah, a lot of people come in asking if this.
Really?
No, so yeah.
All right, so just spoke with the employee, and apparently a lot of people asked to buy this. I wonder why, but we're gonna just see who we talk to, and maybe there's a way that we can find some form of communication with like a higher up, and then maybe we can like get it shipped to me or something. I don't know. This seems like uncharted territory a bit, but we're entering it. Hi.
It's not for sale.
Yeah, so not this one, but is there a way to like reach out to corporate or something to like get a custom one or something?
Nah.
The next store
She's
item
not
I'm
having
getting my
it.
hands
She's
on
not
that's
having
for
it.
sale technically is a mannequin, and I specifically want to get
Victoria's
one
Secret.
from Victoria's Secret. So I did a video prior where I walked into the new rebranded Victoria's Secret, and they have a lot of interesting sized models. So unlike a store like Aloe, which is right behind us, there's mannequins here of like a bunch of different body types. So I feel like it'd be cool to get like a unique body type mannequin that doesn't really exist at other stores. And like the different poses they do are kind of cool. So let's see if we can get our hands on an interesting mannequin. I think that'd be a fun one, but I doubt they're for sale. All right, so while we're waiting, I actually do see some mannequins on the ground here. They're headless and they have no legs. That's not ideal, but at the very worst case, there are some floating around. I have a question. Am I able to purchase a mannequin?
No.
That thing's so cool. Okay, and no mannequins, like even broken ones or anything like that you have?
I mean, I can ask about a broken one. But
Yeah, I mean, whatever it may be, yeah. All right, we are currently awaiting to see if we can get a mannequin. I even requested a broken one, just anything that looks good. So otherwise she gave me an email that I could reach out to. So there may be some way to contact corporate to get my hands on something. Let's see. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I was seeing if it's like possible to purchase a mannequin. Like if you...
No, we don't sell them. You would have to reach out to corporate to see if they would sell you any.
All right, bit of a dead end, but I am going to reach out to corporate and I'm going to try to get one of these mannequins. All right, guys, the mannequin is finally arrived.
All right.
So as you saw, I got shut down. I couldn't get myself a mannequin despite going into Victoria's Secret. So I went ahead and shipped me a mannequin. They had like a variety pack on their website. I don't know what it looks like. I have no idea what this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be a standard mannequin, but I've never owned one, so I'm pretty happy about this. Let's open this guy up and see what it looks like. Moment of truth. Maybe there's a real human in here as well. Oh yeah. Whoa! I had no idea the mannequin was going to look like this. You have to believe me. I'll give you one 360 just so you see how crazy this is, but this is the new mannequin. Also headless. They didn't even give me a head. No decency here. But here you go. One time only. This is what was shipped to me. Look at that, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then that is enough. So now I have to put like a shirt or something on her because this is incredible, incredibly bad. All right,
Yeah,
so
right.
I think this looks much better now. So I can give you an actual full 360. And I'm a little bit ashamed to tell you how much I spent on this, $350. But you know what? We just accept anybody who wants to be in here. So I'm gonna put her right next to, no, no, worst case scenario.
That was not an accident.
You know what? You're going back in the box. All right, we're currently at Beast Burger, and I was walking by and I saw a couple things
you
in the window that
violated
I
the
think would be cool
mannequin.
to purchase. So for instance, those are like the world's largest shoes that I think he ran a marathon in for one of his videos. So the goal here is to get my hands on at least one of those. So we're gonna find an employee and hopefully we can get it. I think this is actually plausible because there's no like corporate hierarchy to go through. It's just Mr. Beast. So if this gets to Mr. Beast, fab your shoes.
That's a used
question,
shoe,
am I
though.
able
It's
to purchase
huge.
any of this? Like, is there a way that I can get my hands on like a shoe, for instance?
For the shoe, I'm not sure about it, but you can come to the store and ask.
In the store in there I could ask?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Man, that shoe looked like a
Find that,
size
okay.
20. Somewhere between size
I've been
20
waiting
and
here
size
for like 5
25.
minutes, and I don't think there's actually an employee who's working in the store area. So unfortunately, I don't think we're able to purchase anything. So this looks to be a dead end. The next place we're at, where we're going to try to buy something that's not for sale, is Olive
No
Garden.
way.
Now they have a couple
Olive
of
Garden?
iconic items in here. Maybe something decor. Maybe like their endless cheese grater. That'd be a cool thing to get. I've been here a bunch before, so I have a feeling we'll have some luck here. But let's go inside and see what we got. Now, since this is a restaurant and not a store, we have a lot of different options. We can maybe get a bread basket, maybe like a picture on the wall. I really have no idea how this is going to go. I'm eyeing that.
Seriously though, what if he tries to get like a dining set? That would be crazy because it's a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? That would be crazy for him to try to get a dining set from Olive Garden. But let's see what he comes out with.
plate on the wall. All right, we just sat down and I'm going to order pasta. So at the very least, I get the cheese grater in front of me so I can see if I can purchase it. So much decor. This might be the perfect restaurant because I see a lot of like dishware, there's plants, there's paintings, and then of course some of the food items I mentioned as well. I also have a like weird request, but is there any way for like any amount of money we could purchase like one of the plates, like some of the decor plates, and you know.
Oh, you want a plate?
All right, thank you, appreciate that. All right, the request is officially in to purchase something, and shout out to our waiter because he's asking. It wasn't a complete shutdown, so we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully it's a yes. Hi.
I wanted to take decor.
Something, yeah, anything.
I have like wall plates.
Oh,
like, these are the things that go on the wall.
Oh.
Okay.
I have like
You probably don't want those.
Yeah, I mean, these are really
All
nice.
right, all right. I was gonna say
so
you
at
probably
the
don't
very
want
least, we have
those. You
two
just
of
want the
these
one that's
small
on the wall.
decor plates. I mean, these are pretty looking. I just like, it looks like it's straight out of Italy. They're checking
It
if they
looks
have
good,
any
though.
bigger plates, but so far so good. It looks like we're getting something out of this Olive Garden. And you know these are directly from the wall, from the store, because I think they actually ripped them.
Oh.
They still have the hooks and the glue and stuff on them. So this is certainly Olive Garden infrastructure in my hands.
Oh, no way.
No way.
What do you think?
Oh, I love it. That is so perfect. Yes, I will purchase this. All right, so we are actually buying a painting off the wall here at Olive Garden. Bro, shout out to Olive Garden in Wayne, New Jersey. Like, this is the best Olive Garden. Every single segment I do at Olive Garden is here, and they're always so accommodating. So it looks like we are able to buy something. We'll keep you posted on the price and ultimately if there's any other throw-ins, because we do have these sitting here. All right, let's see. All right, guys, so just paid. Not too bad, honestly. I have the two plates in here. Now I'm going to be receiving the painting, and we are good to go. So Olive Garden, unbelievable. Can't believe that I got my hands on some of the decor.
Okay.
So there you have it. I was able to purchase decor, specifically a painting of an
that's
Olive
tough.
Garden from Olive Garden. Shout out to this
I
Olive
like
Garden.
paintings,
Honestly,
you know?
not too bad as well. And I have two plates in
I
here
like
too, as
paintings.
you saw, the wall plates. So we have a ton of items. We're walking away not empty-handed. This was a success. I did not think we were gonna be able to get our hands on decor from a restaurant, but only at Olive Garden, I guess. With that said, we're gonna see what else we can get our hands on that you technically are unable to buy, so let's move on to the next place. All right, guys, this next display item we are going to get is made by the creators of this spark plug gorilla right here. So we're in American Dream Mall, and this is one of the largest displays. I think this is like a 2-ton gorilla made with like 20,000 spark plugs. And this is made by the company Califano, which is behind me. And I got in touch with them, and they said that they were going to give me one of their display items. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm gonna see if I can ultimately get this, but we're gonna go inside right now, meet the sales associate and the people who own the store. And I think I'm gonna walk out with some sort of crazy structure. Very excited about this. Let's see what we can get. Hi, how are you? We noticed the spark plug sculpture out there, and we were wondering if that's for sale or if there's a way to get our hands on that.
Yeah, so all of our sculptures are all handmade and they are for sale.
How much is that one?
It's about originally 50,000 down to about 37,000.
Whoa.
Let me have a look around. There's some cool things in there.
What?
These are really cool, not gonna lie. This kind of fits the mold of display items. I mean, look at this. This is wild. It's like an iron giant made of actual iron. Here's another version of the gorilla, just stood up. They said these things take 6 to 9 months to make by hand.
Wow.
Oh, they even have Iron Man. Even something like this Optimus Prime would be crazy just to get my hands on. That is so cool. That is steep though.
We'd love to gift you Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Oh,
wait,
that's
for
what
real?
he's getting. He's probably at
Can I
6,000.
touch it?
Yeah, please do. They weigh about
Oh, this is so heavy.
pounds. Yeah.
So this whole unit, 200 pounds?
about 200 pounds. It's gonna be gifted to you from our Califano gallery. So
Wow, thank you so
you for
much.
visiting.
Thank you very much. That is so cool. This is actually insane that you guys are giving this to me. All right,
Nah,
gonna
that's
try to
tough.
transport him
That's
now.
tough.
This is so heavy. I don't think it's conveyed properly in video, but this is like 100 pounds walking with this. I realized I didn't even take the legs, and this thing is so heavy, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a dolly and put this thing on. All right, we've disassembled Optimus Prime. It is like 200 total pounds, but now it's dispersed amongst different parts in these bins, and we are going to bring it to the car now, load it up, and then put it into the basement. And this might be my favorite display item, so let's move. Made it to the elevator, now gonna go inside, and this is the final step till the car.
you're gonna fit in your car. We shall see.
Yep, fit. So I just put Optimus Prime somewhere in this room, and guess where he is? So thanks to Califano, they gifted me this $6,000 display Optimus Prime that is now just going to, I guess, exist here in front of Young Hee Squid Game doll, alongside her dog couch and alongside everything else that I'll be getting in this video. And there's so much more, but just this guy alone is just insane. I mean, look at all this detail of the metal parts.
That's tough.
He's fully made
I
from
like it.
motorcycles, mopeds, and just like other automobile
It's
parts.
tough.
He's like 200 pounds. It is so incredibly heavy. Transporting this was a really big issue just because it was hard to get down the stairs and stuff. But he's ultimately here and he's here to stay. And I like him. I think he might actually be my favorite thing. So big shout outs to Califano for surprising us with this crazy piece. I literally was not expecting this. When they said that they wanted to participate and give us a display item, I had no idea it was going to be this. I thought it'd be like a little trinket or something, but to get actually Optimus Prime and it being a very cool, again, like $5,000
Look at Jeffrey in the
piece
back.
is incredible. One day I will get that gorilla though. Califano, if you want to gift it to me, I'll take it. With that said, let's go buy some more store items that aren't for sale. Next place we're at is AMC because I want to see if you could purchase one of the movie posters off the wall. I have a feeling we could get this because sometimes when the movies are out of the theater, I think they give them away to employees, so I'm pretty sure this one is doable. Let's see. And if they don't have a poster, I mean just anything. It could be like those little cutout cardboard things they put down. Hopefully we can get something here. See, ideally we get one of these. A movie poster. They have Avatar, SpongeBob movie. All right, let's see. Hey, what's going on, man? Is there any way that we could purchase a movie poster? It could be any movie too.
All right, I'll check for you, right?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right, things are looking decent. So we're in touch with the manager right now and it looks like we may be able to get our hands on some sort of poster or promotional thing. So I don't know, we're gonna hear back in about 5-10 minutes, but hopefully we were walking out of here with something in our hands. Hey.
She said that we're not allowed to give out movie posters.
Ooh.
I don't know how badly you want it. I have some in my car.
Oh, you do? Can I like buy it off you?
I'm not gonna charge you.
Which ones do you have? Do you know?
I have a Chainsaw Man poster. They're pretty old. They're from, like, September, October.
Some anime ones. So as you guys just saw, I was talking to the supervisor, Nick, and he said that he does have this giant IMAX poster that he's able to give to me, but I'm gonna have to come back around 9 or 10 o'clock. So we're gonna time skip to either me picking it up or me just ultimately having it in my room. But nonetheless, it looks like we are successful here. I'm able to get an item that I'm not able to purchase, and that is in the form of, I think, a Demon Slayer giant poster, which is gonna be pretty cool to kind of have up in the room. Let's get this thing. All right, guys, so I went ahead and met up with Nick in the parking lot, and I was able to get the IMAX poster of Demon Slayer that he said he had. Now, I didn't open this yet, but it is pretty big, so I'm assuming this is the width of it. You'll see it's the entire width of the webcam. So the box says Demon S on it, which of course alludes to Demon Slayer, which this poster is. On it, oh, cool. So it still has the scent label on it, and it says from Sony to AMC. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, moment of truth. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, I'm gonna lay it out so you can see it better. So there it is. That's what it looks like. The detail on this is pretty insane.
That's
too.
tough.
There you go. Rated
I like
Only
Demon
in movie
Slayer.
theaters September 12th.
I used to watch it
Experience
a lot.
it in IMAX.
I used to watch it
All right,
a
well, I
lot,
don't know where I'm
like
gonna put
every
this thing, but the
single
fact
day.
I was able to get it is amazing. So shout out to Nick at AMC. He's the supervisor there. That was very nice. I did not think I was able to get this, but I did. So let's see what else we can get our hands on. The next store we're at is Target, and I'm gonna look to buy something in there that you can't buy because I already have this guy in my room. This is honestly my favorite thing I've ever purchased. So I want to see if there's anything else in there. I do have my eyes set on something, and that is the Target dog statue. I think his name is Bullseye, and they have one hidden throughout each store, so I'm gonna look for it, ask the employee to buy it, and hopefully get my hands on it somehow. Let's go ahead and find Bullseye and hopefully walk out with him. All right, so here's the dog I'm talking about. I don't know if this is for sale, but this is it. All right, I'm gonna try to find somebody who could help me with this.
What was another
So as we're
one?
looking for somebody, I spotted another one. So they have no shortage of these. There's probably like dozens of these throughout the store. So I really think I'm able to get one of these. Oh, it's like bolted on though. It's kind of like reinforced into this bench. All right, if not this though, I have to get something, but I really do want to get this. Excuse me? I have a question. Am I able to purchase that dog, the Target dog, for the dog?
Maybe.
This dog, so this one right here.
You need the toy.
Oh, not, but what about this exact one? This one.
Oh.
Can I buy it?
Dora.
Maybe. It looks possible.
You might want to talk to her.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, I have a question. They said to ask you about this, but we're looking to purchase the Target dog if possible, or get in touch with the manufacturer or something, because we have the red ball in front of Target right now, and we're looking to just get a bunch of different Target items.
Unfortunately, I can't sell any of the display parts.
Is there like
We don't have like a special manufacturer number to call either.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. The next store we're at is Foot Locker. So Foot Locker
No
is known for
way.
the employees wearing those referee jerseys. So I want to see if I can do do a jersey swap with one of them. So not a physical product in the store, more so off of the employees' backs. I think they'll do it. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this one. I mean, I'm sure they have a bunch of like,
see how this
extra
goes.
stock in the back or something, so maybe I could even just purchase it. But let's go in, try to find a willing employee, and see if we can ultimately get our hands on one of those very cool jerseys. Hey, what's going on, man? Question, am I able to get one of these jerseys?
No.
Is there a way, like anything, can I pay for it?
No.
Do you sell them at all?
Nah, we don't sell them at all. It's only
Really?
for employees only.
No jersey swap or anything?
Nah.
So unfortunately,
No
the
luck.
Foot Locker employee would not do a jersey swap with me, but I was able to find a Foot Locker worn employee jersey, game worn, on eBay for like 15 bucks. So this is what it looks like. So I went ahead and ordered it, and it finally arrived. So what you're about to see is an actual sweaty, game worn jersey from a Foot Locker
Wait,
employee.
I got
even
one of
with
those.
the patch right here as well that says Foot Locker. I mean, look at this. I did not expect to get this by doing this, but hey, I'll take whatever means it takes to get this. I'm gonna toss this
I got
on
one of
because
those.
this is one
Give
of
me a
those
sec,
coveted
guys.
items
Let me
that
go
they
get mine.
only give to employees. I just feel the
Yeah, so here's mine, by the way. This is my jersey right here. Yeah, but by the way, I've never worked at Foot Locker before, never. You know what I'm saying? I bought this one on Amazon. So yeah, I saw it and I was like, yo, I need to get that. I just like it, that's all.
power coming into me. I'm ready to sell shoes and athletic wear. All right, a little bit tight, but that's okay. Check out the patch and everything. Welcome to Foot Locker. How may I help you? What do they say when you greet? I feel like they just stand there usually. They stand there like refs. They only speak when spoken to. So they're just kind of like bouncers of the retail world. I thought this would be more exciting. But hey, at least I have it. Follow your dreams, because you can make things happen if you want. I also thought it was a bit weird that when they shipped me this, they also shipped me Welch's jelly and then some like pre-made coffee. I don't know what the correlation is between like a Foot Locker jersey, but thank you very much for this, whoever shipped it to me.
Yeah, so I used to work at Amazon, and I remember when I used to work my jersey, this jersey here to work, you know, you got some girls flirting and stuff, asking me, what size do you have for me? And I'm like, huh? They was like, oh, I'm talking about a shoe. I was like, oh, okay. Just randomly just go, do you have the right size for me? I said, what are you talking about? No, I'm talking about a shoe. I said, what shoe? Oh, you're wearing a Foot Locker jersey. These girls, man. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and binge watch my videos. I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you very much for being here.